Hi everyone, this is Deanne from Deanne's Digital Designs. Today we will create a post like the video at the right. It's important to be engaging and interesting to get someone's attention. If you like this one, I'm providing a tutorial on how to do this, and you can do it too. So we'll start by setting up our canvas. I'm going to do custom size, 1920 by 1080. Well, the first thing I'd like to do is just create a background. So I'm going to hit R, and I'd like to pick a turquoise. So we'll create a word or phrase to use. The top and bottom phrases have to overlap the actual canvas. So let's go to text. Let's add a heading. Margarita. I'm going to make it quite large. I want it to overlap just a little bit here. I'm going to make it a little bit bigger still. We'll see how that looks. And the second one, I'm going to use pretend date, July 1st at the Tiki Bar. Oops. And we'll make it larger also. So you can manipulate it by the corners, or you can go up here and use the sizing. See how it looks? Actually, it might have to be down one little bit. Okay, perfect. So I'm repeating the margarita, so I'm going to go ahead, Control C, Control V. Approximately here. Okay, and we'll repeat the tiki bar party as well. Control C, Control V. Oh, wrong one. Easy to catch the wrong one there. Just a second. There it is. Control C, Control V. And bring it down. The bottom one has to also go over the canvas, so I'm going to go ahead and just reposition these as they are. Let's see if it'll do it automatically for me. Looks good. All right, so we're going to go ahead and change the colors. Actually, I can do them all in one shot. Let's grab everything. Font, color, white. Okay, that looks good. Now, I'm not sure if I can do this all as one, but let's try it. Effects. I want the first page to have hollow letters. Perfect. And we're going to duplicate this page. Okay. And on the second page, this first one, the effects will be removed from hollow to none. And duplicate. And this one goes back to hollow. And the second one, none. Duplicate. This one goes back to hollow. Third one goes to none. And we're going to duplicate. And this one goes back to hollow. And this one goes to none. And we need it one more time. And we have to end on everything being hollow. So I'm going to go ahead and change that. Okay, so we've got, let's have a look here. In the grid form, you can see, so hollow, 1, 2, 3, 4, hollow. Perfect. And I need to make one more copy of this last one. I don't need all of the elements. I just need one of the elements. And this one is going to be simply for the purpose of creating the animation for the pages. I'm going to go back up to the top and create, I think, a different color. So I'm going to go ahead and just use this, maybe a hot pink for the July 1st. Might be more interesting. You could probably do a rainbow too. Anyway, I think I'd like to do, I think I'd like to add the picture of the margarita. All right, I'm going to go to a picture frame that I've used before. And we're just going to place it here. And we have to position it on top. So I got to bring it to the front. And then I'm going to take this margarita here. Perfect. And I'm going to reposition it. There you go. Now before I copy all the pages, I'm going to make sure that it's in the center and the middle. Excellent. So Control C, Control V. I'm going to go ahead and just got to set up an animation. As you can see, there's no animation, so we can't run it. So animate, we got to go to the last page, which is simply a placeholder. And we're going to use fun. And we're going to change the timing, 0.5, I think we're going to try. Apply to all pages. Perfect. So let's have a look. Good. Obviously very short. So we'll go back to the grid view. And we need to duplicate six of these pages. So here's where you go grab the whole group, right click, duplicate 6 pages. So on the 7th page, this is our new group. So I'd like to change the color of the background. Let me just change the background right in here. And we're going to change the color. Actually, we'll change the margarita first because I'd like to match the margarita a little bit. So let's take that margarita out, double click, and we'll take this margarita and put it in. There you go. I don't want it to move from its position. Okay, perfect. And as far as the background is concerned, we're going to go ahead and recolor it. So let's get this done. Let's see. So I'm going to select a color from the actual, maybe this one. Yeah, that looks pretty good. And I'm going to go ahead and proceed to change the backgrounds on all of these. So essentially, to create this type of post or ad, all you need to do is select the size of the canvas, create a background, create words or phrases, enlarge the words to fill the canvas and overlap the top and bottom, recolor as you like, add images as you like, create as many repeats as you like. The number of repeats will create a slightly longer ad. Now set the timing on the last slide, which is your placeholder slide. Once you're happy with this, you'll use your closing slide as a slide with information about how to reach you or any other relevant information you'd like to give to your audience. I've changed the timing now to 0.25 on all the slides, and I've changed the timing on the last slide only to 6 seconds. Here's a longer version for you to view and enjoy. Thank you so much for watching my video. I hope you enjoyed it. Subscribe and ring the bell for more. Thank you. Have a great day.